What?
That was an awful hiccup. It was just an awful hiccup. That's really all it was. No, 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 no. Stop it. Laptop.
Stop it.
Well, because I have to go through and have to delete. I have to go and erase every single song.
Versace left our live to go live.
Okay. Man, I gotta figure that all out still too. Well, I got all this stuff I gotta do.
Okay.
There's so much stuff we got to still do. Hopefully the spider's off of Kenny Power.
You killed it.
I know, I went and I cried about it.
I know.
I said, no, man.
Everybody saw.
And they're like, oh, commercial. See, you were doing wrong things.
I wasn't doing wrong things.
No, I apparently was.
Oh.
Clearly.
I don't know.
You know, me.
I don't know.
James, hello. I don't know why I did that. I'm aggravated. My feelings are hurt. Not by you all, but I'm aggravated. Hey, Desi. Oh, let me, real quick, before I forget.
Turn to all messages.
All messages.
Mr. Mondays, that was not nice.
He's not always a nice to.
He tried moving my phone to another channel.
He's to go screw that. I don't want to see my son on there. How are you all doing tonight? I'm cooling down. I'm just a little aggravated by whatever was happening over on TikTok land. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'm not gonna wear my shirt tomorrow. I'm gonna wear not my Midwest Panther Chameleons shirt and see if it does it again. Because, well, if it's that, then I know it's that. But I about had me want to start Karen, how are you? Whoa, lucky you, Jimmy. Lucky you. I can't say I'm doing that. Obviously, I'm not.
Mm.
I would never do it down here anyways, because, chameleons, reptiles, and that don't mix. They don't really. Hey, Mary. We're going to give this guy a super warm here soon.
Where are you?
He's shedding his cute little foot. You see that? We're doing pretty good, Mary. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh no. Because I was on that damn. There was a spider on that dang stick. Oh, you're about to fall asleep, Karen? Can't say I blame you. I can't say I blame you. Look at him. Oh, God. You see how he moved his foot like that? His foot's getting uncomfortable because he's shedding it. He goes, I hate the way... Your back... I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Why was my phone just... It was like, that's so much better.
Can you see it?
I mean, we can be seen. And the lizard can be seen. Basically, they want you to do is open up a TikTok shop. I ain't got nothing. I'm not. What they want me to do? Sell the what? You know what I mean? Because that's heavily against the rules there.
These two are gonna hash it out.
No, they're not. Because we're not gonna let them. You do it, sir. My cat's. Oh, that's cute, Desi.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it beautiful? For what reason, rapper? What reason? Because I have a pet lizard? Who's the dominant? A lot of them. Most of the males think they're dominant. I have a few that are pretty, more, not confident. Hi there, Julian. But this is the son. She's holding Charlene's holding Mr. Mondays. You've never. I got some that you might find. So that's his dad, Mr. Mondays. That's the one I'm holding. That's his dad. And I got some that are probably more colorful than this, actually.
Got a little piece of shut on this nose that is shrinking.
Is that driving you nuts?
It is.
You just want to get it, don't
I really
you?
do.
Just get that shut.
I'm like, it looks like you have a booger.
Honestly, Jimmy, none of like they're the ones who are confident. That's they're not gonna. You don't like let them interact and fight in that way, right? You know, but. Most I have two. No, I would say I have 3 that are probably like definitely not 3 to 4, and then the rest of my males, like, it doesn't matter how big or small they are, like they think they're the shit, and they think that they are going to just like they rule everything. These are the 2 of my males that like they just see another male, they're like no, I'm the biggest and baddest here. Yeah. Desi, just get rid of it. Get rid of the shed. Do it. We won't tell nobody. I mean, I've never watched them fight because I'm not Michael Vick, so I don't like make my chameleons fight, you know. But I've seen videos of chameleons, like wild chameleons. It's not because even like they won't fight to the point of like one passing away during the fight, but like usually one passes away later just from like the stress of the event. No, these are the real natural colors. No, he's just puffed up because he sees his dad. These guys are pretty chill. They'll walk out to me at this point. Now I have some that like absolutely hate my guts, but I'm not gonna handle them on here for you, like, you know. But these guys, they walk out to me. They're pretty just. And I would not have time to paint chameleons, just so you know. I wouldn't have time to paint all these guys and like. Why would no? These are the real colors. They change colors based on mood and temperature. The red doesn't not mean they are. Well, yeah. So the red they always. Some of them are always gonna have red on them. It'll just get brighter or darker depending. Now he's puffing up because he sees his dad. His dad, Mr. Mondays isn't giving a crap too much about Kenny Powers here. Now Kenny Powers is like, maybe if I can climb on this here stick. Their eyes are so cool. Their eyes, I love how they independently function. I love just like, shoot, he's almost 6 years old. And hey CJ, Charlene's here, CJ. Yeah, he's almost 6. All right, now I think I'm good. Gucci. Why? No, don't send that one. I don't want to send people I didn't want to send it.
There. Grab it. What you were grabbing for, but.
Okay. There we go. Sorry.
Is that thunder?
Thunder. I heard thunder. I have not been there yet. The next expo that I'm going to be at is going to be the All-American Plant and Reptile Expo in Overland Park, Kansas. And that's going to be May 29th through the 31st. And we are going to have some real pretty chameleons there. I love their feet too. Shannon? Or Shane? I'm for so bad. I do need it. I don't want to.
Shane.
I don't want to like know the truth. I don't want the truth to be confirmed. They're like, you blind as a bat. Like, oh. I mean, I'm not truly blind as a bat, but
you might be blind as a bat.
Are they a couple? Or are we? These are father and son. It's Shannon. Thank you. I couldn't. I'm farther away from my phone.
She blind as a bat.
Really? That's going to be awesome to go. I love Expo. So for Indiana, I would say from the St. Louis area, it would depend on I think Indianapolis. I want to say it's like 5 hours, maybe.
Okay.
Rapper! Go ahead. Why? Second time you come and say the same thing. Go do something about it, dude. Oh, God, I'm confrontational tonight. Or whatever I am. I'm normally not confrontational, but they do. This species lays eggs. Some species like Jax's and Helmted, they have live births. So Panther Chameleons lay eggs. Veiled Chameleons lay eggs. Parsons lay eggs. Thank you, Desi. And Jimmy, I apologize. I guess I missed. Y'all ready to see? Well,
were you gonna feed a superworm?
I think I'll start with this one. I just thought I was like, that'd be kind of funny if they both try to like go for the same one. That was poor.
So there's about 80 total down here. That includes babies.
This superworm's a fast superworm. Look at the superworm, not your dad. Don't worry about him. Look at this. Yeah, see it? Get it.
Are you gonna get the superworm for
This one I'm holding is 2.5 years old. His dad is 6 years old.
Let me get closer so I don't do this again.
What? Fuck. So they usually can zap their tongues out extremely far.
Kenny didn't want to do that today.
Kenny Power says, no, not tonight.
And now Monday says, excuse me.
Yeah, I'll put KP up, and so Mr. Mondays can get his super duper worm.
Where the heck is mine?
Yeah, I offended. I'm so sorry, homie. Don't you worry. Like, I'm not gonna forget about you. Don't worry about it. You're not forgotten about. See, I hate not being able to play music at this point. It drives me bonkers. I'm gonna start singing, and then maybe YouTube like, oh God, we need to change our rules.
Well, Omar said you can play remixes, but I don't know.
Remixes.
Not an original song, but a remix.
Huh. I wonder, I bet you YouTube Premium, because I have YouTube Premium, has a whole playlist of YouTube live safe songs too. Probably do. Should probably look into that, Brittany. Brittany's over here drinking. Oh, I could say I'm drinking an amazing Monsters Energy drink. Moco.
Mondays would like his people.
Mondays would like to have his.
Because he's jealous that his son got one. And you did not. And you're dripping that everywhere.
It's sweating. It's condensation and stuff.
Like, do you not make it in your mouth?
Look, why would I want to drink the condensation?
Oh, I see that now.
I still got it on me.
Listen, remember what happened last?
They got 5 fingers. Look, no, they literally got 5 toesies.
He says, hello.
That's Mr. Mondays.
Hi, guys.
He's a real cool chameleon.
How
I'm
are
gonna
you?
get him a super worm.
He's waving right
He's
now.
waving. He's very, he talks with his hands a lot. It's just, listen, sometimes. Here, if I stand, here, ooh, you gotta get, I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna hold him.
Okay.
Look at that. That. Fudge.
She missed.
You and your son tonight. And you got some wheat bran or whatever in your mouth. Good for you.
He's chewing the invisible worm.
No, he got. There you go, Mr. Mondays. Oh, yummy, yummy. Wah wah wah. It depends on what they're changing their colors for. When they fire up due to seeing like another male, that's just seconds that they'll fire up. Mating display colors, under a minute. Now they're sleeping pajama colors. That takes a few hours for them to change too.
He is doing
He
it.
is doing, and he's a senior citizen. We got to remember he is also a senior. They are like living mood rings. That's exactly right. They really are. That's I always kind of say that. I don't know why he did that.
Like,
Don't
are you
mind
showing
me.
me something?
I don't know. Listen, I'm just fidgeting. I'm aggravated about what happened over on TikTok because it pisses me off that I'm like what, you know. And I was getting Helix, you guys. You guys like Helix?
All right, Monday.
So this is another Ambilobi locale. Oh, that'll be fun. You know, I was looking. I haven't gotten it yet, but they have like on Shein or whatever, they have like these random like miniature like for doll houses, like the random accessories for doll like fish bowls and stuff. But they have like pencils and notepads, like they're fake, and I'm like they're the perfect size for them. Y'all want to see Helix up close? So he's a little over a year old. He just had, there better not be no other effing spider on this here freaking stick.
I wiped it off.
Well, there was the spider that came and was hanging off of Kenny Power's noses.
Well, I don't know where it came from.
So his color is called Yellow Body Red Bar. Yes, he's red. Does not mean he's mad. Helix is amazing. Look at him. Oh, he says, hi. He's like, over there's the one stick over there. And, you know, but, well, I guess I am just going to go over here. Sorry. He's actually one of, oh, never mind. Wait.
Yeah.
No, this is not the, normally I just have them and I'm like closer, but we're trying to both be able to be in. It's freaking a hassle. Like I wish it was like a friendlier way for us to like, hi, both be in here. Oh, I do too. Look at that. So when he fires up, that green turns yellow. What?
A friendlier way.
Wow. Oh, he's really trying to climb the phone. So depends on the locale. So this locale, Ambelobi, is going to be your most common locale that you have, like that you can find, and their price range, truly, $450 to $750, $450 to $750 is like a range for them. I would say, like sometimes, like I see some on sale for like $450 from breeders that are okay or decent or whatever, but different colorations like red body blue bars are going to be a bit more, so they're usually on the higher range. I'm trying to like saltwater crocodiles are better pets. Good for you. If you can round up one of those, you know, and it tilted toward. Isn't his colors pretty awesome? He's not fired up either. So his red gets brighter.
They're from Madagascar originally.
Yeah, they're native to Madagascar. Whoa, hello. They're actually very intelligent reptiles too. Oh my goodness, where did I hear this? Let's get Helix. The rare color, so instead of morphs, they have what's called locales, which represents the region of Madagascar they're from. There's over 200 locales. They all have their own unique colorations and markings. I keep 3 different types of locales. Most are Ambelobi. The rarest color in the Ambelobi locale, which has the most colorations, I would say the orange body blue bar. I don't have that color, and they're really hard to keep that particular color trait going, like in a breeding project. Good job, Helix. You show them how it's done. That's how you're supposed to eat a superworm, yeah? Oh, no, Helix definitely could. I can take really good pictures with my phone here. I have a Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and it has really good camera on it. For some reason, like TikTok, when I'm streaming there, and if I do use my back camera to like zoom in on the detail of their scales, it does a really good job for like live streaming. It's not as good as my camera zoom without, you know, being on live stream. YouTube, it's harder. Actually, let's try this. So, here we go. I'm trying, you gotta be right with where the light's at. You can.
I know, but like.
Yeah, here, if you hold it.
Like.
I would like this so you guys can see the scales. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at the scales. He's like, oh, heck yeah. He's like, I'm just going to come walk through the ring light portal. He's like, it's a damn portal. It's like Spyro the Dragon walking through a portal to the next level. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Look at that face. Ah, you're so damn cute. Why did they get dim? That was weird. Oh, no, it's not. He's going to shed soon. No, this guy's not a rare... So, I'll get Mr. Meeseeks, my Abanja out. Is that... I'm trying to think of a rare locale. So some of them, it's not that they're rare, the locales of Panther Chameleons. Some we just don't have access to. And it's not anything about them being threatened or... Omar! Thank you. What's the best substrate for bioactive? Boy, I don't have a it's going to be a... Man, it would be a tropical mix, so... It would be a tropical mix. I'm trying to think of the... I don't know if it... Because most of the time, even for like... It's like a mixture of sand and topsoil. But for these guys... I mean, typically it should...
be like crustids.
Does crustids have sand?
Honestly, the only thing that I use for crustids is dirt.
Just dirt? And not topsoil? Just dirt?
It's just
I don't know.
just
like...
the rectus whale.
You would want in a whatever like a tropical like isopods and tropical like springtails and stuff would thrive in because you would want because of the humidity.
I just use the rectus whale with isopods.
You're about to. I just that question, Omar. You almost caught me off guard there. I was like,
that's what I use.
well, yeah. So because of the
crustids.
you would want whatever would keep their. So here is Mr. Meeseeks. This is an Abanja. I know Omar.
I don't know.
Omar. So this particular locale Abanja, so the range I gave you guys earlier, that 450 to 750 on average for Ambilobi locale, that doesn't apply to Abanja locale. This guy cost me $1,000 before shipping. This locale, this coloration, it's going to be about $700 to $1,000. He actually is an F1, but he has an amazing lineage from the captive side as well, and also fresh genetics. So that helps avoid having to worry about inbreeding when it comes time to like find a mate. Because I'll tell you this, like finding good quality, there's certain locales that are not as common, and so the reason this particular locale tends to be a bit more expensive, it's not as common as Ambilobi. In the wild, it's not endangered or anything. It's just it's not they lay smaller they have smaller clutches typically, and they take a bit longer to grow than Ambilobis. You pay for answers. That's what super chats are for, because it gets highlighted and you see it. That is what makes sense. No, he's right. Because instead of like, that makes sense.
I understand, but like...
Oh, I hate for the mod thing. We need to research that. Good morning. He's actually, you want to watch him eat? Oh, but let me show you what this guy looks like when he's fired up. Because you won't see him fire up on the lives. He's funny like that. Because you get to be like, well, those are not impressive colors. He's really pretty turquoise. But when Mr. Meeseeks fires up, now keep in mind, y'all, it's only because the only reason he's ever fired up is when he gets woken up. It's kind of funny. But also I get it. Like I too would get mad being woken up. And I'm not waking chameleons up in the middle of them sleeping like when they're supposed to be sleeping. It was because like he fell asleep when I took him to an expo. Can't stay asleep all day. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to get you guys the pictures of him fired up. Well, that was annoying. I didn't even click on anything. So I woke him up, and this is what he looks like when he's fired up. That's the same chameleon. Damn it. That is him. So he was pissed off because I woke him up when I got him out of the transportation container he was in. And usually when these guys are properly like packaged during any time of transportation, they fall asleep because it's dark. He's like, hey, just let me climb up there and quit talking about me, lady. So there he is. So let me see if I can zoom in. You can see a bit better detail. Like it's almost like a cream off-white color with a little bit of yellow. The bars got crazy like bright crimson red. Pretty crazy, isn't that? Like, so that was his extremely pissed off colors. And what's so interesting too about that is he is the only chameleon I've had that has actually been mad at me and fired up like that. Normally, there's like either a crack or a strand of hair that's in the way on my front. Hopefully it was just hair. Sorry, you guys. Normally, when they fire up, it's because they're seeing another male. And that's a response to seeing another male. No, so the front-facing, like, selfie mode usually does not bother the Panther Chameleons. They, oh, thank you for the 100. What does bother them sometimes, mostly when they're younger, and eventually they realize that it's not a threat, but the back camera lens, I believe it's because it looks like predator eyes to them, but sometimes the back camera lens will make them fire up and get pissed off. Like they're getting defensive because they think it's something that they got to fight, but they tend to eventually like, oh, wait a minute, that's just, and they get over it. So now one of our Maui, not him, but another one of my chameleons, he used to try to eat the comments on my live streams. Mostly that was over on TikTok when we stream over there, and over there we're just starting here, so we're still a little slower, but over there, like, we have like 75,000 followers, so like so it's almost like the movement. There was 2 times that he actually tried to get to them. So this guy's pretty chill. He's actually, he's a very chill chameleon. He's a little feisty in his enclosure if he sees the camera or your phone. But when he's out, he's very chill. But when he gets woken up, he gets pissed off. And like that picture I showed you, what was so funny is he knew it was me who woke him up. Other people would walk by. He didn't give a crap. But a second I came closer to him, he's like, F you for waking me up. They're very intelligent reptiles. Their brains are extremely complex. And as far as different personalities, I know the term personalities is going to be like, it can be controversial in the reptile community. Like, they definitely have different. I've even noticed, like, in siblings in the same clutch, like, you'll have complete polar opposites on things. They all have, like, little quirks about them. Like, most of my males have another male that they hate the most out of all of my males. And, it's that one that they hate the most. They can bite. This one's never bit me. I've been bit by 12 panthers, but that's out of over 200 panther chameleons. Most of the time, it's been ones that are younger. I have been bit by 2 full-grown males. I'll put this boy up. I'll get John Gotti out because he's a bit smaller. Yeah, they can see. They have a 360-degree range of vision, so they're able to mentally process 2 different images at the same time. You see how their eyes independently function. So with that, what I mean by they can think about 2 different things. So they can look for predators with one eye. They can look for prey with the other eye. They can decipher if like this bug's easier for them to get to than this bug. They look for escape routes. They recognize the owner. So this boy here, John Gotti, he used to bite. He's not bit me in over a year. It's been about 2 years since he's bit me, but he used to be very territorial of his enclosure, and now he knows I'm a cool walking tree, so he'll come out to me because he knows he's probably going to get a nice little snack or something. Good night, Desi. Thank you for coming on. So his color is called Red Body Blue Bar. As far as making them change color, it's up to them. Sometimes they'll fire up if they see another male. Sometimes, like this guy's one of my biggest male panthers. He knows he's a big boy, and he's pretty like it takes another male getting like all up in his, like really close to him to fire up. That's John Gotti's his name. He's 2.5 years old. He's about to shed. So see his foot there? That's going to shed. Yeah, he's got a lot of they start to do partial body sheds once they're done growing. He's real pretty. And I'll show you, this is what he looks like when he's fired up. He gets kind of patriotic looking. That's John Gotti when he's fired up. So this boy, these are the same chameleons. So for a lot of red body blue bars, if they don't have resting green, so like that red, some red body blue bars, instead of red, it's green, like when they're in their resting mode, and then when they fire up, it goes red. So he's got mostly red resting colors, so they just get brighter when he fires up. So yeah, he's definitely like, America, F yeah. Now, one thing with red body blue bars, they do take, out my observation, my experience with raising this locale ambilobi, they take the longest to develop all their reds. He didn't have hardly any red on him until he was 18 months old. So Panther Chameleons, ambilobi locale, typically they do the most growth and color development by when they're a year old. They'll still have some changes and a little bit of growth, but the most noticeable is like up until they're about 12 months old. But the red body blue bars, they take that full 18 months. And for him, like it was all of a sudden he shed and he was like 18 months old. And after he was done with that shed, there was all this red on him. Males are bigger than females, hands down. This is a very large male panther chameleon. He is on the larger end, and he's actually really large considering he's not even an F1. Like he has been, his lineage is captive bred for a very long time. I mean, I don't even think, just looking at his normal chart, I don't think there was any wild caught on it, like for his lineage chart. So a lot of times, captive bred panther chameleons, they'll be a little bit smaller. Your wild chameleons, they're larger. So like Big Polly and Redline, they're also the same size as him, but they're both F1s. This guy is not, so it's crazy how big he is. He's a very big chameleon. The other two are about the same size as him. Do they ever short out with their color? What do you mean, like? Yeah, so for him, and you'll rarely see them, but his length is is very close to 2 feet. I'd say easily 22 inches. But it's still hard to measure because, like, first of all, like, they're always using their tail. They're always curling up. You'll rarely see them fully, like, extended from tail to, like, nose. They are probably he's probably close to 300 grams. Male panther chameleons are about 200 to 300 grams on average. I have some males that are a lot smaller than him. I love my bearded dragon. I have a Hypo Zero named Dragonite. He's so freaking chill. How can they protect themselves? Sorry. Like, okay. These are such an interesting species to me because, like, they are such an interesting, like, honestly, chameleons in general, but especially the colorful ass ones like panther chameleons are just such an interesting species to me. They are truly, like, they don't have that many defense mechanisms. They are not that fast. They don't have really sharp claws. They can't tail whip you like an iguana. Their bites aren't that powerful. They can't even drop their tail. Like their tail is more important than the leg. Like they can miss a leg and get around just fine as long as they have a tail. Like that tail is super important. Their true defense is by like hiding. Contrary to the fact that some of them are bright ass red. Like that guy. He's not fired up. That's just his color. And that's a color that happens in the wild. He's not blending in. But what they'll do is they'll be like, they'll go like in the tree, like back into the canopy, like underneath the leaves and the branches. Like they only like bask when they first wake up in the wild, and they'll go up for like a couple hours and bask, and then they go back down and they eat. They don't just chill out in the open. So being a solitary creature and like hiding is how they defend themselves. But they don't do the best job on average. They live a year or two in the wild. And also on average, one baby in an entire clutch of chameleons makes it to the first year of its life. So like they don't like they don't do the best. Now in Florida, they are invasive, but they still get taken out by like birds of prey and whatever else is big enough to eat them. Yeah, they're not. But they have large clutches, so they survive. Just like, think of like sea turtles. Like when those poor little babies first hatch, and they're like, and then, and like, it's just chaos. Like, have you ever seen, it's such a fucked up video. Oh, I'm so sorry, I need to quit cussing. It's such a messed up video, like where it's like,
the turtles are trying to
turtles,
get there,
and it's like they make it like a World War II, like
the seagulls are coming down, and they're
like the whole D-Day. Dude, it's so bad. Oh, Darla, chameleons they're truly such an amazing, look at him. He's not even like, he's a handsome guy, but he's like in his kind of like, nah, because I'm a bit ashy. Omar, thank you for the flower. Exactly, survival by mass numbers. With proper husbandry, these guys were living wild in captivity. Did I just say living wild? I meant to say living longer in captivity. My bad. My words like, I'm gonna let him go on the climby tree, and we can get
after he. Like,
what about fishes? Do you like fishes? I used to love fish. I had I have no fish now. Years ago, I was into keeping African cichlids. I had 2 aquariums. I had one at my prized aquarium was a 180-gallon acrylic tank, and I had haps and OB peacocks. So they were gorgeous. The thing, honestly, keeping African cichlids is such a heartbreaking hobby because those damn ass tank bullies suck. You literally put these guys in timeout. Like, you got to get these freaking fish and put them in timeout to get them to de-rank, so that way they quit killing off your entire, like, school, your entire collection, and it never fails. As soon as you had a favorite fish, you're like, that's my favorite, the tank bully was like, you know, I'm your fucking favorite. And you'd wake up one day and, like, your favorite cichlid or just gone, because he decided just, like, I hate you in particular today, and they and get it. And that's just how they are very. How do they escape from enemies? Well, Omar, these guys, as a very last resort defense mechanism, these guys will yeet themselves off of a branch or whatever. If they're like, oh God, like this is a better like chance than facing this thing, they will just straight off of the branch. So their bones are designed to handle very large falls. Like, they live in the trees, so you know they're going to be 50 feet plus up there sometimes, and their bones are meant to withstand falls because of that right there. That is one of their true only, like, if they have to do it, they'll do it. Now, what they're very sensitive to and why you should never grab, if you're trying to handle your chameleon, you should never do this, right? There's 2 reasons. One reason is because that usually will stress them out, because that's how like birds of prey get them, is from above. Also, they're even though they can handle falls, their bones are really fragile. It's really easy to like break their ribs. That's thunder, y'all. Did you hear it? If they their tail will not regenerate. They will not drop their tail as a defense mechanism. Their tails are extremely important to them. As I said, I have known of a chameleon. I saw him like in a Facebook chameleon group. He had lost his tail from like being like probably group raised. It was like he was group raised, and then something happened and it got infected, so they had to like amputate it, if I remember correctly. But anyways, he was like, it was like they had to have him in like almost like a special handicap type like chameleon enclosure. And then I've also seen a chameleon who was missing a whole leg, and he got around just fine because he had his tail. So as far as like that, yeah, like being grabbed, they're fragile like that. You shouldn't grab them. I have basically mastered the art of, even if a chameleon who doesn't want to be handled, like I could just swoop my hand up underneath them. Hi, Gambino. You want to come out? You want to get... Hey, buddy boy. This is Gambino. Here's my hand. You're so darn cute. Hi, buddy. I love you, Gambino. Look at him. He's so damn pretty. So this is called a yellow-bodied blue-bar ambilobe. He's still an ambilobe. Now, what's special about Gambino is he's the results of 12 generations of selective breeding. So most of them, like as you saw earlier, most ambulobi have red in them. Even if they're yellow body blue bar, like they'll have red like in their faces or on their tail or on their feet. So, and he still has some red, but he doesn't have as much. So the project with him was to have really, really bright yellow to make a true yellow body blue bar. So when he fires up, and he'll probably fire up some on the live, but he doesn't go all the way when he fires up most of the time. But when Gambino here fires up, he looks like this. Hold on. Damn it. There we go. So that's Gambino fired up. Like, his yellow is so bright. That's him. These are his resting colors. This was on a live stream. He was that's a screenshot. He was like, you still see some of the green. He was transitioning to being fired up from resting. Really cool. And in this picture, he actually was kind of in mating display colors. So when they see the dark stripes on his eyes and his face there, that's part of the mating display coloration. He was fired up, and then he realized he was looking at a pretty lady, so that is the same chameleon. So he's starting to fire up a little bit now because he sees John Gotti. Yeah, I went through a whole mobster kick. Him, so Gambino and Mr. Mondays have the most expressive face. I love his look at his face. Look at him. He's so cute and alone. Sorry, I don't know why I just did a Lion King quote. Pumbaa. He's so when they find Simba. Look at his face. He's just, don't they look intelligent though when they actually look? I mean, no, because it's mine. You can't eat it because it's mine. Get away. Weird. Oh. Me too, Shannon. He is starting to go a little yellow. Look at him. He sees he's like, man. He sees John Gotti. He sees a girl. So his awful nickname, he's looking at a female right now, and he's fired. Dude, you have issues. So we call him Ted Bundy. Yes, this little geeky looking guy has issues. He's never been successful, but every single time, yes, he's turning banana yellow on us right now. Look at that. He's doing it wrong. He's looking at a female and firing up because. So every time he's done Netflixing and chilling with a girl, like he tries to Bundy her. So I have to literally, like, he's never been successful. But I basically have to awkwardly like sit in front of the enclosure and just wait. And as soon as they're done, I have to swoop her out because he like does not. Really, the reasoning I think is he's not my most confident male chameleon. So when he first sees a female, it takes him a while to register that, oh, it's a female. It's not like another male that I need to fight. And so his first reaction is to go into his fire up mode, and he puffs up. And then much longer than any of my other males, he realizes it's a female, and he starts head bobbing, and he goes into his mating display colors instead of being fired up, which those are two different colors and looks. But however, once he's come to his senses, he then forgets what she's there for.
He has short-term memory loss.
And then he tries to her. So, yeah. But he has an amazing lineage, so I have to kind of deal with it. Almost all my other males are complete gentlemen. I say it like gentlemen because, like, truly it is... it's rough for the poor female. I feel so bad for the females. The stuff that they have to go through, the stuff that the female panthers have to go through in order for this to be a species is just like there's hand necklaces, and I feel so bad for her sometimes. It's so bad. These guys are not, even the gentleman ones are just rough. No, well but here's the thing. you wouldn't know. Like, so he's a very chill chameleon with people. So unless you got to that, so the person who produced, my friend Jonathan, who produced him, he was probably like, wow, this guy's a little shy, but he's pretty chill eventually. You know what I mean? Until you got to the point of actually breeding him, you wouldn't know about that issue. But no, like, so Redline's a really chill chameleon, and so far, all of the babies we have from Redline have also been very chill. Hold on, I have a niece who's about your age. Haven't, maybe in her 30s. Oh, yeah, but I'm 33. What are you joking about, Shannon? I'm sorry. He's not. I wonder about Boudreaux. I wonder about our nosy bee, because I'll get him out, I'll get him out in a little bit. But our nosy bee is a different locale. I put his girlfriend I bought for him, the nosy bee female baby, when she was receptive. He was of age to be good with this, because the males are usually good about 9 months. He was 9 or 10 months old. She is receptive, aka, and I put her in his enclosure, and he was scared. He was like, ah! He ran away and hid. And I'm like, he's scared of the camusi. But then we had a 1.5-month-old young male chilling out here, and he's like, oh, hey, he did it. Oh, today's my lucky day. Hey there. Like freaking Herbert from Family Guys, but I now call, because the second he sees a 1.5-month-old, and this isn't even a juvenile, like they are still considered babies at this point at Camille. He's like, oh yes. Oh, like he's just like, hey. He was trying to push the door open to get to him. I'm like, dude, chill. So that one we're worried about. Hopefully because I want the babies. My thing is, if I have to go and hold like a 1.5-month-old chameleon like in front of the female, just so like what they do with like the freaking like they're collecting their stuff, I guess. But like, hey, I know, because we're trying something and I'm proving a point. Is my point being proven? Did it? Mm-hmm. Proven it? It is. If you were in here last night, how many people were in last night when I had a full ass face of makeup on? Just saying. Males of about 5 to 7 years, and females about 2 to 4. And they can bite. John Gotti's, this one never bit me. So I thought you were last night. There was a good amount more viewers in. Who? Boudreaux? Yeah, Boudreaux is really, again, I'm going to give you the scientific reason. It's because Boudreaux is also not a confident chameleon. He's very nervous. He's not had that moment of confidence boosting yet. He's already over a year old, so I wish it would start to happen, you know? So for him, females, because he's actually smaller than him. Females are, a bit big to him, so he was actually scared. But now he saw something else that, because I hadn't developed colors yet, would be like perceived as a female, but smaller. So that's why, because he didn't see it as a threat, but he didn't recognize it as another male yet, because it didn't have the colors to show. It would be more familiar to a female coloration. But jokingly, because we always have to create little stories with these guys. Oh damn! Look at Misi. Misi says, "Not today, bud." Look at him, looking all ferocious over Gambino. Sir, you don't like Gambino being by the front of your enclosure, do you? He goes, nuh-uh. He goes, get that mother F. Get that yellow effer away from here. Get him away. He says, nuh-uh. And then Gambino is just like, hi. All right, buddy. I know you don't want to, but there you go. You must go back in your enclosure. I still have Johnny out. Mm-hmm. John Gotti. It didn't like it when I did that. Wow. That's so I have to actually wear all the eyeliner, all that. That's what I was trying to say. Like, it continuously, it's But then the people that like stick around and whatnot, like they're like, you don't need to wait. We got about 80. So these are the males. Well, you want to see a tour? So here's Boudreaux the nosy bee. He gets a really pretty like Caribbean ocean color. He's just chilling, and he's also about to shed, so he's a lot ashy. You can see like that, like the white on him. He goes, get that mother effing phone away from me. But he's gonna shed soon, so he's not as bright. That like bright blue right there, that's what he can look like. Look at that side eye he's giving us. He goes, you better get that filthy mother effing phone away. Well, usually on YouTube I start at like, I'm also noticing YouTube is later. But although, you know, on TikTok today we had issues, so I kind of left there. They were giving me restrictions for no reason. So here's Kenny Powers, John Gotti. So these are the males. We just had Gambino out. Meeseeks, the Abanja. Big Polly. We got our handsome Helix. His dad, Redline, right there. Mr. Mondays. Maui's back here. We got Jethro. I need to get his included, but man, this is so hard to see in there. We got Roja. Hi, Roja. Look at her. She goes, you best get away from me. Here's Meeseek's girlfriend, little sweetie. She's going to shed soon. Here's the sweetest chameleon ever to exist, Bonita. You're getting fat because you're about to lay eggs. Here is Sahara. Hi, Sahara. Oh, you're so pretty. Molly, thank you. Yeah. Oh, no, we got restrictions because I said I was trying to sell stuff. And I wasn't. Like, I don't sell, like... This is Fendi Thunder Snatch. Here's Zestarella. Hi, Zestarella. Aren't you so cute? Oh, God. Okay, well, okay, Miss Zestarella. And then we got Gnarly Carly. Hi, Gnarly Carly. How are you, baby girl? You're adorable and beautiful. Just so you know, you're just straight slaying today, girl. Almost fell. Here we got beautiful Pissy Missy. Hi, Pissy Missy. You're starting to become less pissy. You might just be Missy now. My brother, 33. Yeah, just help make sure he does research. The meanest chameleon to ever exist. This is Sybil. She is too. Dude, this chameleon is the only chameleon that's ever bit me with intention to cause bodily harm. You want me to touch her? Well, she can't bite me because she's positioned. Oh, she said, the fuck did you just touch me? She goes, did you actually just touch me, you filthy, disgusting. She wants to bite me. Are you seeing this? She is literally staring. She just put a curse on me. Do you see that? Yeah, I know she don't like me. I feed you. I take care of you. She don't even know you. Damn. Sybil. We got Dino Dino. We got Benny Wowzers, but Benny Wowzers. There's Benny Wowzers. He's back there. Hard to see him. Then Dino Dino. We got little Charlene. We got pretty. This is actually Boudreaux's girlfriend, Bebe, but he's scared of her. I don't know why. We got Buddy Love. Tigress, Rafiki, Ozzy, Pua, and then we got the babies. I individually raised babies. Is there a baby up close so we can see the baby? Oh no, crickets don't fall. Or any of you little guys up close so we can get a good look at you. Here's one. Here's a little baby. Hi, little baby. There's a difference with females and males for sure. So I have some really sweet females, and then I have some that are like, I have some sweet females. I have some pretty ornery females. Every chameleon, it's just an individual chameleon. Every chameleon has a different, they all have different personalities. Right now I have a good amount of pretty defensive females. Look at that guy, so cute. So cute. This is a young male here, not quite a juvenile, still considered a baby. So yeah, they're the babies. Where are you at, Pico? Pico's somewhere in there. This baby's shedding. Oh. Oh, look at you, cutie. So cute. Oh yeah, they definitely get some side eye. Yeah. When they just hatch, they're really, that one just hatched. When they just hatch, they're really tiny. Kind of like shrivelly, look like little ETs. With 4 legs and a tail. So that's when they're younger. Eventually they start to have their first shed, and then they start growing a lot. You feed them fruit flies for the first 10 days to 2 weeks. And then I bump them up to small crickets. I usually skip pinheads because pinheads are really not that much bigger than, they're really not that much bigger than the fruit flies. So, these guys, like, you can have a normal, you can work even 12 hours. You just need to be able to make sure that their lights are working, that they have the water reservoir, like there's, Joe Beats, thank you for the floating heart. The limit, so, the max I would do for a full-grown chameleon is 2 days. I would not really recommend doing 2 days. I'm saying, I don't know, you have to go, there's like an emergency, or even a 2-day getaway, or like a weekend getaway, a full grown will be okay, as long as you give them some good food before you go. Make sure the water and any of the misting or fogging is good to go and full, because even if for some crazy reason, and it's not like winter time, but say for some crazy reason your UVB bulb goes out or something, that's not good, but it's not the end of the world. Now, if they're still growing, they need to eat every day. So when they're younger than a year old, they're growing, you need to feed them every day. Now, if you're trying to go on a week vacation, you need to find somebody to take care of them and watch them for you. Like Charlene, she'll come over and she'll take care of the chameleons if I'm wanting to go somewhere. But they are fine. They don't need our interaction all day long. They're not they don't need that. They're fine. They could care less if they see us ever, but they still need to get stuff that's taken care of. I have never lived in Florida. The heating lamp, so to get everything enclosure, this is not including cost of chameleon because it's going to depend on the locale you go with and the coloration within the locale. To get everything with that they need, enclosure, lights, misting. This is if you get everything new, and this is if you go with Arcadia UV lights, which I like the brand a lot. It is more pricey. You don't have to get Arcadia, but you're gonna spend. Would you say 5 to $6? I would say 5 to $600 now. But here's the thing: there's no shame in getting used equipment. The only thing I would suggest to not get used are the UVB bulbs, because you don't know how much UVB they're emitting still. Drew, thank you for the floating heart. And fogging, the foggers, I want to get those used. If you dust calcium on fruit flies, they can't. True. I can't play music on YouTube now. Now I used to be able to Chewy, some of the big chain pet stores would have online sales of the extra larges. And so usually the extra large Repti breezes, so for a male you have to get a 2x2x4. Most often you're going to get, they used to be by ZoomEd, they're the extra large Repti breezes. I would say they're around $100 online, or maybe about $100 online. I will say though, I'm noticing randomly some stuff in the cost is like prices going up. Like even the Toxi-Riums.
They are.
He's asking $50 for them on Amazon. I'm like, dude, you're tripping. They ain't no $50. But then on like his website, they're $30, and I'm like, you stinker. But sometimes the big chain stores will actually have really good sales on them, where they're like $60. So keep an eye for that, $60 to $70. I got a whole bunch one time when they were on sale like that. I found ways to be like, only 2 per customer. I'm like, man, multiple people. You watch real quick. Send like, dude, because they're being like, look, I have a lot of them. And yeah, so
around like Thanksgiving, end of the year.
Yeah, end of year stuff. They'll do
that.
like Black Friday sales. I'm happy you came on here. No heat rocks. You're not going to put any heat element inside their enclosure. They actually prefer a little bit of cool down at night. The only heat's going to be the lights. I say lights because the UVB still emits heat, not like basking spot heat. And when it comes to heat and basking temperatures with these guys, is 80 to 85 is recommended. I do 80 because it's so easy to it's so easy to measure the temperature incorrectly for the basking spot that I'd rather be aiming for 80 and it be a little warmer than 80 versus aiming for 85 and it'd be like 90 because that's too hot for them. But a lot of keepers will have their basking lights on only for like the first 2 hours of the light schedule. Because these guys really in the wild, I said it a little bit earlier, they'll wake up in the morning and they bask to warm up from sleeping, and then they go back down and they go and they eat. They find food. They are not, because of how truly defenseless they are, they're not like how iguana, you'll just see iguanas just chilling out in the sun for hours. Like they don't do that. They can they survive the winters if you are providing them like the proper things that they need inside? Like, are they going to survive a winter outside? No. They're like I live in Missouri. We don't have to worry about Panther Chameleons becoming invasive here because the winter would kill them out. But we are surviving in the winter time. Our temperatures inside our house are actually pretty ideal for them. The basking spot is the 80 to 85, but then it's a gradient of heat. Low to mid 70s, obviously the warmer as you get closer up in the to the lights. So it's a gradient. So low to mid 70s is pretty easy to maintain, especially with using the heat lamps. Their enclosures is like, what is this?
I don't even know.
They have, it's like this screen, this mesh is basically like a screen, like a window screen, and is it aluminum?
I would say it's aluminum.
Aluminum frames.
They're not made the greatest at all.
I mean, like if you maintain them, like they can last a long time, but they're easy to like, when you're setting them up, you just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
How about a 65-degree house like mine? Did somebody say would they survive in a tornado? Are you like, would you survive in a tornado? How about a 65-degree house like mine? Yeah, like so if you want to keep your house cooler, I mean I don't like my house getting warmer than 70. I don't like it. Like 71 is like I start to get warm when I'm upstairs, and if it's over 71, I'm like, ha. So how you help with the like what you're talking about, if your house is cooler, because of the heat lamp and everything, it's going to be warmer in there than it is inside your house. Also, if you need to retain heat, if you cover up sides, so at least 2 of every side of my enclosure is covered up by either a plastic sheet or corrugated plastic. You can even use like saran wrap. I use the black plastic sheets because it also acts as a divider so they can't see each other. But the plastic sheets, that helps retain humidity and also temperature. Hybrid enclosures, I would, if I had the money, because hybrid enclosures are a lot more expensive than your full mesh, I would switch to all hybrid. Hybrids are great. They're not cheap. And hybrid enclosures are the only way that you can ever go bioactive with chameleons. Yeah, they definitely would not do good in a tornado. But thankfully, my chameleons, for now, are in my basement. So we're right where we would need to be during a tornado. Unfortunately, my landlord, my stepdad, wants me to move them out to the garage. So I'm like, okay, yeah, make the garage chameleon good, like, and we can talk about that one. that's pissing. But honestly, look, I do think with it being open, because actually now that I look at this is about the same from the front of the garage door to the back. It is about the same.
Probably.
But then
so.
I wouldn't have the stairs, and I wouldn't have
that little room.
So I could put more chameleons. It's a little shorter. That there is the one issue, is it's a little short. But honestly though, with the banisters. Anyway, sorry about that little side rant. No, that's what I said. That's what I told him. First of all, this garage is not an attached garage. This is an old house, and that thing had holes in the stuff. I'm like, how are you finna? I go, how are you gonna make it where it's gonna hold temperature and shit that I need? And well, the thing is, like, he don't care, so we're gonna be figuring all that out. Like, he's actively doing stuff to it. He's insulating it. He's putting new sides and stuff on it. I'm like, all right, we'll see how we do it.
It needs to be done.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what? I totally. What? What are they saying? Do you know me? And drywall it? He should know what to do because he owns a damn construction company. He can build houses. He knows how to fix foundations in houses with freaking lifting them up with this stuff. He knows how to do it. He knows how to insulate it properly. Whether or not he's willing to do it is a different story. Although, you know that I know of several people who actually have like straight up like warehouse type setting and there ain't no drywall. I was going to say, I don't think I know them. I don't know what they were saying. What about dinosaurs, Steve? He's not a contractor. He, though, I mean, it's what he does. He's always been one of those people that, like,
Maui's trying to get out.
Dude, Maui? He's gonna fall. You're being stupid, dude. South of Cali, they actually allow. What do you mean? Like in Mexico?
Oh, wait.
Being consistent in streaming, what made me start. So, I'll be honest with you, I started on TikTok and I was just taking care of the chameleons and holding them. So I had, when I started that in 2024 on there, I mean, I'd had social media accounts I would post and stuff on, but one day I just like they kept asking me to live stream. I was like, okay. And I sat there holding a chameleon and literally, so I had a little over 1,000 followers at that point, and it went on. So like I ended up getting, I think in like a month, or I got like up to 20,000 followers on TikTok, and I was doing really good streaming on TikTok until the elections, and then that ban. And then I still did good. Like it changed where they wanted you to battle and stuff instead of just like streaming and talking with people. But it was and it took a while to kind of like get used to. And then I ended up getting a mod team, Charlene, and like I met Charlene from TikTok. Her being a mod, she's my only mod that lives in Missouri. So she's like almost like 2 hours away, 2.5. 2 hours away.
Roughly, yeah.
But yeah, like I was like having like I would easily have like 1,500 to 2,000 people in my life when I was starting out then. And then like after the elections and stuff, it like, but now it's usually, but today TikTok was giving me shit. I don't know if someone was reporting me or if TikTok's doing something stupid again. But basically I was streaming very consistently on TikTok, and I had put all my eggs in one basket. I was making pretty decent money streaming on TikTok, and then like they had a glitch for starters. My final straw was this glitch. There was literally a glitch that was from AI that within 3 minutes of me starting a live, it would restrict my entire live and it wouldn't push it. So I like it really affected my money too on there. And when I found out it was a damn glitch that they were like refused to like kind of basically own up to, I was like, that's stupid. Like it wasn't even, because it happened to so many other creators that they weren't going to admit like what it was their own fault. So they didn't want to pay out everybody what they would have normally made. So I go, you know what? No, I'm streaming on YouTube as well, because YouTube's the only other big platform that you have the vertical scrolling, kind of similar to it. Hold on, what? Were you in the room? Wait. Low key what? Michael, where are you? Why can't it be?
Wait, what?
I have no freaking clue. There's some weird conversation. A Panther Chameleon is what I have. These are Panther Chameleons. Well, today on TikTok, I always wear my shirt. Like, I mean, I don't wear it every live, but I wear it very frequently, my Midwest shirts. And today, like, for no reason, it was, like, restricting me, because instead I was, like, trying to advertise and sell stuff, which I'm not. So I know on TikTok, I shut people down. They ask me how much chameleons are. I can't tell them. I can't tell people the brand of makeup I wear while I'm on TikTok. They're very strict about what you say. I know how to have my TikTok lingo. So I definitely wasn't saying it, but they kept saying I was. So I was like, screw it. I'm not going to stream on there tonight. What do you mean, Molly? What made me so fascinated? I love animals. I've always loved animals. I love dinosaurs. Okay, I've loved dinosaurs since I was a little kid. I'm a 90s baby, so Jurassic Park got me, and we're fascinated with dinosaurs. But yeah, I was really, you all don't even get it. Like, I literally got into a fight with a girl when I was 9 because she thought and asked to leave the Discovery Channel store at the mall, because she said the T-Rex is from the Triassic period, and it's like, no, he's from the Cretaceous. So anyways, lizards, reptiles were the next closest thing to dinosaurs, but I actually never had any, because my mom and my stepdad were very anti like reptiles and stuff like that. So when I was super duper pregnant and hormonal, to my ex-husband, I'm like, I want a chameleon. So I got Redline. I did my research, and I'm one of those, once I get fascinated or intrigued, I hyperfixate, and I like I learn all the things, and I store them in my head. And so anyways, I got Redline, and then I got more, and here we are, So which one no, video games or animals? Animals. I was a big gamer as a kid. I gamed a lot. But then my stepdad took all my games and stuff away, which in some way I'm happy he did. I don't like how strict he was, but I'm happy he did, because you gotta understand, like, I was like, as a kid, I would wake up, or I would pretend to be asleep, and I would like play Spyro or Crash Bandicoot. Like, I think, I beat Crash Bandicoot 1 when I was very young, in like a few days. What's happening? What the fuck is he talking about? The reptilians. Kiwi birds are crazy awesome. No John Gotti. Steve, what did you do tonight before you hopped on here? What'd you do? What did you ingest or inhale, or what you doing there, buddy? You come in here quite some bit, and you just drop with some real deep thoughts, man. Like deep shower thoughts. The dinosaurs, they didn't go extinct, yeah. So, this is, Molly, this is my basement. Yes. Because you don't get it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's probably a good thing my stepdad, out of all the crazy strict things that he, like, did and all that, I can maybe say it's probably a good thing that I was not allowed to play video games, because I geeked the fuck out as a kid on video games. Like, I was like, it was yeah, I loved it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I was very, It's the tree star. The tree stars, dear God, you're dropping some freaking Land Before Time shit now. Oh my God, Steve, did you just call marijuana tree stars? That's honestly really clever. I'm pretty sure it's what you're doing. I chewed a tree star. Although, honestly, I'm probably so naive, that's actually probably something. And I just went straight to Land Before Time with the fucking tree stars. No. And this is what we said the other night. The biggest rage bait video games from the 90s were fucking Disney video games on Sega. Lion King especially was the biggest. And I beat that game, you guys.
Or Aladdin.
Aladdin.
We played that all night. We stayed up all night so we had to beat it.
That one was awful. That was an awful one. I never beat. I beat Lion King. I did not beat Aladdin.
Me and my cousin stayed up all night till we beat it. Yeah.
Because you know what sucked about those games? There was a point to where you died too much and you had to start the whole fucking game over. Yep. Oh my God, those are the biggest rage bait games ever.
Yep.
Ever. Like Lion King, the fucking giraffes in the second level, like when you're, and then the monkeys having to learn patterns on a video game
was frustrating.
And then the easiest hard level was randomly middle of the wildebeest chase. That wasn't too bad. But then that one, like, Hakuna Matata, that was a stupid ass level. And then the level where you're going through, like, the lava tunnels and, like, that was stupid. Scar wasn't even that hard to beat. Getting to Scar was hard, but he wasn't hard to beat. What? No, it wasn't. I don't do what he's talking about, Jazz. I don't smoke. I would never smoke anything. I don't use aerosol stuff. I wouldn't have chameleons if I was down here just smoking it up. Like, they would be not alive. Like, they would definitely not be living to 6 years old.
This is their plans that they live in. This isn't what you think.
Omar, yes. When you have to jump over the... Yes. That was awful.
Or you were flying on the magic carpet and you kept falling off the freaking carpet. And...
Aladdin was so bad.
Yeah.
A Texas chaplain knows more about the plants that exist on a cosmological level better than any what the fuck? What?
I don't know.
That's like a sketch. What, Molly? What? Old school video games are they are. I love those little Game Boys, or like those devices where they have all the old games from all the old systems, so you can play all of them. The only thing I hate is it's just that one remote controller, and so you have to like relearn the keys, but not according to the actual gaming system.
I know.
You know what I'm talking? Like, that drives me bonkers with them. Do I believe in the Loch Ness Monster? Did the game make you all rage quit? The Lion King, I'm happy I was at least mature enough to understand at a young age that, like, you just need to step away and take a breather. Like, you should just stop. You can just stop sometimes, and I would do that a lot with that game. I have watched No Country for Old Men. And do I believe in the Loch Ness Monster? You know what? Yes. I believe, like, there's stuff in the Great Lakes too, because those lakes are deep, big, old, and natural. So there's definitely going to be stuff in those lakes. We're talking levels of existence and size, guys. I feel like I'm on that 70s show right now. And Steve, you're what was his name? Who was the one who just, God, which one was it that would get spaced? It was that older dude. What was his name? It's the trees that was it Hyde?
Hyde.
Was it Hyde? Yes. Lizard time, Matthew. I mean, they're behind me and the lights are about to go off, but TikTok, it was kind of sketchy, so I just never went on to TikTok. Though, like, they had a good thing going on with their live streaming, I will say that, but then they started focusing where they wanted people to battle, for one, which, like, I'm not one to just sit there and co-host with somebody else and beg for money. Like, you know, like I'll do gift goals over there because, you know, but I won't but the gift goal, like the incentive is like something actually cool. Like I'm not just gonna battle with somebody and be like, guys, it's triples. Now's the time. Don't be sending anything less than a run. Don't be anything like.
That's what they want you to do.
They want you to do it. They want you to do that, and it's like that's not what I'm trying to stream for. Oh, the father.
That 70s show.
Oh yeah, yes. Really? I didn't know that one. I didn't know she married them.
I didn't.
But hey, we just learned something.
But
then TikTok and now they're just really strict about stuff, and in a way because they want you to sell things on only there. Like they're trying to get that's what they were telling me to do is put stuff in my shop, but I don't have a shop. I'm not even. What would I do? I can't even put the stuff in the shop that I'm technically doing because they're chameleons. Like they're not available. Like I actively say we're like this is for fun and educational. Like I can't put that on there. They're so stupid. Yes, I do take them outside when it's nice. Clearly Midwest was and is a I love on my I mean I love like Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2. What was that one game that I forgot what you got. Was it that one race where you had to customize the cars and then like oddly like different levels you would unlock like one random girlfriend who would dance in like every level like less clothes like that was hilarious. The fact that my dad bought me that game when I was like 11, he's like, oh, she'll love this game, and I did, but I guess he didn't know that there was going to be like private dances. That's what it was. It was private. Oh my god, I forgot what that game was called. It wasn't. I saw a British show where but cats were hunting. But what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm just gonna.
No! Where cats were hunting. What? No. I don't. Sir. Steve. I thought Gamer Girls didn't exist in the 90s. Oh yeah, I was also an only child.
So was I.
So we, a little like that,
That's what
here
we
it's getting worse, man. They were getting so touchy. If I swear a bit too much.
It's not, are you not Grand Theft Auto?
It wasn't Grand Theft Auto. It was something nice. It was like, it wasn't Tokyo, it was, oh god.
Oh,
that one racing game. But you would customize your cars. You would get like a Hummer. You would get like,
I had it too.
But then and I cracked up because in the next, my dad sure liked to watch me play that game. I'm like, oh, you're actually like involved in one. He's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, nightclub. Whatever nightclub. It was something that they will like without. Well, because TikTok is strict about the comments, but let me tell you something, Molly. In some ways, we appreciate TikTok being strict about comments coming through here. Because y'all, we love you. And it's not you. But there's some of yins out here on YouTube that say the craziest shit. And it just comes right on through. And it's like, what? What?
Thunder?
I know, I hear that thunder. It's making me so happy and excited. No, like, my poor mods over here.
Me being one of them.
And like we only have 9 people on right now, which is also crazy.
Yeah. It's 2:30 though.
Yeah. Some of the craziest stuff over here. But on TikTok, there's crazy. I can't tell people if they're like, hey, what makeup are you? I can't tell them that. I can't really like, oh no, we these are for fun educational purposes. I can be real with you guys. I can tell you the brand of my equipment I use. I cannot do that on TikTok. And I can't talk about pricing of chameleons. Even if I'm like, on average, like this locale is this much. I can't do that. Or on average, this species is this much. I can't do that. But for some reason tonight, without saying anything, they were throwing restrictions on me. And I'm like, okay, if this is a repeat of that glitch that happened back in January, like I'm going to lose it. The comments are so wild. They can be so wild. Oh my! Some of the comments on my actual video posts, like they're so hilarious. And I have to be careful because I like to clap back with trolls, but I have learned that we just ignore.
We do that a lot.
We are banning so many people. I mean, we're already at like close to 500, and we've only been streaming since like. It's so bad.
Nightly.
Like all the time. Even here, there's already, and we haven't hit over 50 viewers. And already we have like a considerable amount.
I mean,
what did you order to what?
I mean, we don't know.
What did you I'm not even saying that
I
one.
don't know.
What? Crickets.
Goodbye.
Huh.
Yes, we know.
Yeah, like I had one person like that kept it was so because we blocked them. So they come in here. Do you remember what country their profile picture was? It like Norway or something? I think it was
Something
Norway.
like
They had
that.
their profile picture was the Norwegian flag, and he came in there. He's like, "Wouldn't you admit that white people are the superior race?" And I was like, what? No. So then they got blocked. And then they had another account with a slightly different username with the same profile picture came back. He's like, why? I'm like, look, it's crazy. You have another troll account that's for the same thing. And I go, but I think that like all people are going to have people that are cool, people that are in between, and people that are shitheads. Like, that's just how everybody's going to be. He goes, oh. Then he gets blocked again. Comes back with another account. The same profile picture, slightly different username. Comes back to my live. He's like, so are you a self-hating white person? I'm like, the fuck are you asking me? Got blocked again. Comes back again. This dude had 7 troll accounts. Kept coming back. Trying to get me to say that I was a self-hating white person. He wanted me to say, he kept coming back. Just say you are. Just say you hate yourself in the white. I'm like, what the fuck? They had 7 accounts. Relentless. How you gonna make 7 accounts to troll? That says too. But what them commenting like that they had all those different. Hey, Adriana, we are great. You call the worms super worms. Are they strong? I don't know why they're called super worms. That one I don't know why. And what beetle do they turn into? I forgot.
I don't know, whatever that black one
Chameleons
is down in that cage.
He became a friend.
He became an extra
Big
super
friend.
beetle.
Just a mirror for the sun?
Sure.
Yes, Steve.
We'll go with it.
That's true. Peace out there, Steve. For some reason, I have a feeling you're going to come back. Anyways, I do. Charlene, she's our mod. Charlene, she comes. She's going to help me
Build lots of baby
build
cages.
baby enclosures. Winky face. Speaking of video games, Resident Evil. Oh, really? No, they're actually, so there's mealworms, there's superworms. The superworms are different than mealworms, or they're called superworms.
There's giant mealworms.
Yeah, we don't want them all day.
No. There's hornworms.
Hornworms.
There's
But they're different. They turn into a moth. These guys turn into beetles. I call them super duper worms. Charlene's on lizard duty.
lizard duty.
Sheesh. What? Where's Danny?
Probably sleeping.
We want to see what? The what?
You want to see them? What? The
Chameleons
superworms?
or the you want to see a superworm?
We can show you superworms.
The chameleons, I needed to get their lights off. Now, I'm never going to just handle, because these guys bite, like he's trying to actively bite the tongs right now. Yeah.
But they have a stinger.
And they have a stinger.
You almost threw it on my voice.
They can sting you, they can bite you. These suckers are not like, yeah. But hey, they're easier for the chameleon to digest than...
Charlene, comment on the live if you were actually here with her. Right here? Hello? Really?
I would never eat anything for free, first of all. I would never just like straight up eat a bug for just free ass entertainment. However, again, because I am a millennial, I will do shit for like, but it ain't just gonna be no like, we can't set gift goals, but like I have honestly eaten a bug on a TikTok live, but it was not for no cheap price. I will say that. And then they made
one of those.
I wouldn't eat a super worm. Like they could sting and bite me. A mealworm I probably would do.
I've seen people eat mealworms. They said they taste like dirt.
Yeah, but and also they can't hurt your tongue. Like those guys can hurt your tongue. I've seen people eat hornworms with
hurt your tongue.
Yeah, they can bite and sting your tongue.
I thought you said mealworms.
Eerie sting. It's eerie sting. You eat like Thank you for that fun fact.
Why is it eerie?
Fishing worms for Gotti. This honestly the lights are about to go off. Why is it eerie? Oh, because like I guess a lot of times mods are like far
behind
away. Yeah. They're just like she's a real life.
I'm real.
She's a real person. Ooh, that's some deep shit, Tony. That's some deep shit right there. Get Taco Bell. Don't consider. Just go for it.
Remember the last time we did this? We wanted tacos.
We wanted Jack in the Box tacos. And then after that...
We did get tacos. We did get them.
Wait, what?
Where?
Where are you talking about? The fuck? Holy shit. Somebody help him.
Who?
Mr. Get Bad. Like he's stroking out. Like
I don't know how you want me to help him. You never seen the mods with the streamer, so yeah, you explained it perfectly. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. How do you want me to help him?
Let's just add him to the other 500 people.
Okay. There we go.
Bye. Like, Joe, like I seriously was like, she is fuck girls. He kept going. Maybe
that was the only words he knew.
Yeah. Caveman's like, sexy ass fuck girls.
That's the only words he knew.
This works for me. What the
pyramid made fertilizer?
freaking shoot? Exist here. I can't stop. You can't. She's my friend. I was the only child. I ain't got no siblings. I mean, I don't. Siblings.
I'm an only child.
Mods
exist.
exist.
Yes, mods exist.
Mods are real people, guys.
They
They're not
are.
just computers that are on the chats.
They're not
Omar,
AI.
he's a real person. He lives in San Diego.
Yep.
Lucky. Have you ever farted in the glass and drank the steam out with a cardboard straw? What the fuck question is that? Listen.
We have some ideas.
You people that come in here with the constant fart stuff have made me realize there is an actual industry for this. There is a whole market that I could easily make money with this, okay? So we don't have to necessarily go...
Bye.
See, but
Who would pay for farts in a jar?
You people are the people who come in with the fart comments. Those are a whole category of people. I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your race is. The second you come in here asking for me to fart in a fucking jar, you are gonna go into the you people category.
Oh.
You are the fart people. You're not gonna hear me fart because I'm a girl. First of all, we don't even poop. Duh. Of course you have a foot fetish.
Look,
of course.
There's a second customer.
His feet fart. There it is. Like, what's that Grand have to what? I have never played it myself, but yeah, Grand Theft. Are you using speech to text? I know, that's it. Hear me out, toot in the boot. Not the feet people. First of all, I have gotten.
Oh my goodness.
They're like.
My nose is running.
Are you okay? I have already thought of, because of how fucking strict and stupid TikTok's being now.
You said you don't cuss on this app.
I don't cuss on this app. Don't pay. What's mine? No. Do you? Oh God, Hawk, stop! No. That Glenn, it's a thing. No, it's actually an awful thing, dude. It's a thing, and you wouldn't know because I feel like they'd be really easy to just deceive and trick. Like, I'm sure there could be a whole industry of like a fart jar that you send to people and like you charge them extra depending on the ingredients that are in the fart. Like, if somebody has eaten like, oh, I don't know, jalapenos and like garlic or cabbage and stuff, like that's an extra charge. But listen, none of this actually has to really truly happen, okay? But I'm sure they would still buy it.
Look, there's your first customer.
Oh, of course. See, right here, there's a whole industry for this. There's a whole look at this. I'm getting you're weird. I don't use that. See, that's the beauty of AI too. Like, it's that. Look what's happening. We literally have a foot and a fart person in here right now. We don't want that. That's not what we're in here. I'm just letting you all know that they have like.
We can pay we've got chameleons. They can fart in a jar.
Yes. Yeah, we'll just like. Oh God, dang it, dude. Big Hawk is also having. There's fart jar factories. There are. We already know. We want one that comes from the chili cheese dog. Exactly. It's extra. That's an extra charge. If Gwyneth Paltrow can sell 100%, 100%. What? Could you imagine like being the manager of like a fart jar factory? Like, how awful. Like, if this was a real thing, like think of how awful that sweatshop would be. Like, truly. Oh, how much would they have to? Poor Molly. Oh, they don't have ears. They're good. We're good. They don't understand what's going on. They go by vibration. So, hey there, Nyan. Poor Nyan. They're like, oh God, what's happening to our friend Brittany here? Brittany and Charlene. Why don't you just start a Smiles in a Basket, Glenn? Huh? Man, it sounds innocent. The comment sounds innocent. It sounds innocent, but I don't know. I'm being like, I'm trying to really think here.
I'm so lost.
A Smiles in a Basket. Trying to decipher this one. Like, I'm really. Don't you need ears to feel vibration?
No.
There's no ears. They have a very primitive like eardrum, but listen, I would imagine that I could feel something violently move or shake around. Like if I like, you can definitely feel the bass in the car. Jeez, oh dear God. Or Paperboy.
Paperboy.
Oh, the game. So Yeah, they would just feel it. They would just feel the farts, possibly. They go more by vibration. Good. Well, I was really trying to think because you got to understand. A lot of stuff, there's more to it than what like. I have to like look at your names before I thank people because there's people that'll at least over on TikTok they'll purposely send you a gift. They will actually spend money because it's courteous for like, hey, thank you so much, blah 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 for that, right? But they'll have a name that looks okay and you say it out loud and it's some really bad like FAGGOT and like NIGER and one, or I misspelled that. I'm happy I misspelled that. And one username, and you're like, oh shit, and then boom, like you'll get hit with a bill, and they're like, and that's what they like to do that. And you just said something that just gave you two. So I have learned you gotta really just like screen it. I'm a Gemini. They're right behind me. I'm actually, the light's about to go off. Hello there. We would be upstairs, but Nova's like, your poor daughter also. She's like halfway standing, halfway sitting on the chair last time I went up to there. She's like, her feet are on the floor, and she's just like halfway not even on the chair. So I'm sure
probably
she's
on the floor
now. I was like, yeah, honestly, no. Daniel, that sounds like a really awful, that sounds like a punish, that sounds like prison, that sounds like something that they would do in prison somehow, some way. Like, I don't know if they're going to get the balloons in there, probably not, because, well, I mean, the ones that are smuggled in there have already been up a butthole anyways, but like, no, we're not going to do that. No, Daniel, relax, stop. Just stop it. It is, no. No. Dude. Like, no. We're turning off. Can you you want to see a lizard? There's Kenny Powers right there. Them lights are about to go off though. So, look, some of my DVD. So we're about to print too. Isn't he cute? Trim. What the fuck? We ain't. Somebody goes, we ain't that gay in prison. Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. He goes, listen, we wouldn't do that there. I'm just. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yep. Oh, my God. And yep. Oh, my God. And. What? What? Hey, Kim Jong-un's in here. He says, he goes, love from North Korea. We got ourselves almost a celebrity. Almost like a notorious, some of them we know really well. They're a really well-known person. Well, the other night we had Morgan Wallen in. It was so cool. Oh, there you go, Eric. Yep, haters be hate tongue like a whole. Molly, are you using voice to text? I think, are you? It makes sense. It's cool. I hate voice to text personally because I mess up all the time on voice to text. Please keep the experiment. Why do you want me to keep the experiment? Listen, it's not doing the experiment. It's the experiment and it's proven to us that the people like the makeup. The masses want the makeup. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because like there's more like girls like, oh my God, like I love that, and then they come in and say that's honestly I think is what it is, because I get all the compliments from the ladies with like, they're like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? Is Bonita's and shit? Is Bonita's enclosure missing? Charlene? Sorry, guys. My cricket thing fell. going to keep falling if I don't get smarter. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we're going to miss you. Oh, you always have. Oh, because you're over here. I'm doing them lizard channel stuff, you know. There you go. What? Oh. Maui's, really? Dear God. Ah. Whoa. Ugh. Oh my God. Well, because depending on where it's at, though, too. Because I thought I saw it missing. Let me look in his enclosure. It's dripping.
But like nothing's wet.
Huh. There's a good amount of water down. Yeah, you're right.
Nothing's wet.
I'll just change his nozzle out real quick. Good thing I just have these guys like basically consistently just soaking in vinegar down here. I need to switch that out. That's not what I need. Oh, misting nozzle.
Oh, hi, Molly.
What did Molly say?
She's a hi.
Wait, what? Mm-hmm. Why would you think I'm on that stuff? Why do you think I do that stuff? I'm just trying to. Ugh. There we go. People sleep on natural midways. Huh. Yes, yes, Shannon. Yes. My name. That's Charlene and I am. I'm Brittany. Bullshit, man. We got some deep.
No, we're not at a grocery.
I'm in that. I breed chameleons. I breed Panther Chameleons.
Mondays, I'm not letting you out.
What? Oh my gosh. Here we go. I don't know. Listen.
I'm like Jenny from the block.
That was. I will. I just realized I left the I did something silly, I guess. Yeah, I'll spray him. I gotta get my mister. It's back here.
Oh, I didn't know if you were.
My name is Brittany. I'm Brittany. See, yeah, but I'm. Sorry. No, I mean, I'll just hope that it works. I don't want to run the mister again. I'll spray his enclosure. But I'm not gonna, yeah. I'll figure, I'm sure, because I mean, that has been literally soaking in straight vinegar. Yeah, the freaks do come in at night. Maui back there just like living his little chameleon life. Hopefully. I mean, I guess with a drippage. Ready. I need to trim that plant. What? I follow you on YouTube that snatches. Oh, yeah. The iguanas and stuff, too. Yeah, we see a lot of those guys get snatched up on YouTube and whatnot. Hold on. Hi, Kiki. Thor, no. No, Thor. He is dark. What time is it? Is it really 3:05? Can't go upstairs with the cool light, the cool neon, or the cool LED. Oh my God, my light, because I mean, she's probably a heavy sleeper, judging by the fact of how I found her sleeping. I cannot even believe that. Sorry, guys. Oh fuck, that's right. I think I know you.
Oh,
You think you know me from what? I am not. I am in the St. Louis, Missouri area. What about Saturday? It's 105 for you in California. For us here in good old Missouri, it is totally like 3 in the morning. Yo, just tuned in. Well, now you can't because of the light. Well, at least you got your comments there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that better. Well, yours is on. That's crazy, the delay.
Yeah.
Lambert's.
No, I've never been to Kentucky.
How do we survive? What you mean? We are in the basement. All you boot hill folks, are you talking like down there? I'm way further up north than that part of Missouri.
I'm central.
I'm north of St. Louis. Oh, Bootyful. Holy fudge. I thought he's...
No, it says Boot Hill.
It says Boot Hill?
Boot Hill.
Yeah.
Boot
that...
Hill.
Okay, not Boot Heel then. It's a Boot Heel is what it's called. That random ass thing in Missouri that like sticks out and goes down.
Boot Hill.
I thought you said Boot Heel.
But this says Boot Hill.
How do we stay awake like we nap? Oh, the Lambert's is so delicious. I have not been to Lambert's in a long time though. I haven't. Oh my. Well, I don't know.
Yes,
The chameleons are in bed. Molly, are you a bot? Joe, thank you for this. That's so freaking cute. What was that? The bubble heart. Thank you, Joe.
Not
No, this is Shirley. I am not from Michigan. I've never. Thunder.
Thought it sounded like somebody going do.
I wish that we were in more severe weather right now. We're in a basement. And listen.
We'd have to bring Velvet down.
More than likely we wouldn't have to though. Because this little area, like everything goes either north or south of us. First of all, I would be watching like this stuff and I would know if we were actually in danger or if we're just gonna get a view. Get a view. Yes, the view.
The ones that's like, hey, look
You
at
don't
us.
understand. When I had my freaking Wagoneer rental, when the deer decided to run into I straight went chasing a tornado warning. Like I was like, oh, and I went and drove. I was like, and Cade went with me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're gonna intercept this. He's like, in your rental? I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, but it was just, they were making it a big deal and nothing ever happened. But it wasn't by my house. Why can't we see the chat feed? Wait, what? What happened? It should be.
It should be good.
What happened? Why can't we see the... Omar, thank you for the GG. What parts of y'all? Hey guys, welcome to my basement. I got somebody down here with me tonight. I've never been to Michigan.
No.
I've never been to Michigan.
Got this message
Nobody's had a fart joke in a hot minute. Who's gaslighting me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wait, what happened there? Okay, get the bubble. We're being super. Do you guys make music?
No. I mean,
We
what kind of
could.
music?
What you want? What do you want? Charlene, are you good at like making up lyrics? Listen.
We can chat GPT some more.
You're like, listen, no, we're not. I have family that lives near Dallas. We hear a lady's potpourri comes out of our earth when we sit. That's right. Yeah, yes. What? Yes. Remember when I could feel it coming? Slumber Party.
Welcome,
Welcome.
guest.
The babies are, it's dark. The lights are off.
The only light we have is this bright light
Okay.
behind us. Well,
Why are women from Texas
In
so
front of us.
masculine?
Texas. Are we from Texas?
Well, he's just, well, clearly no, but like,
Oh.
we're not masculine looking.
Grr.
No way. Why would that? Why is that message retracted? It was about the baby chameleons. Some funny, some weird. Remember when internet memes were? I love it. I am. Probably. I guess I'm not who you thought I was. I am who I say I am. Internet memes are still, good memes are still entertaining. Remember the Chive? That silly app and other funny, they did have funny memes. Danny! You see, I was like, I can't see. Nope, that does not look
You
good.
want me to put it like this? Apparently you can't read that either.
No, the phone was moving, and then I got like a. Do I have other jobs?
I want to see the
I'm a
feed.
jack of many trades.
How can she not see?
Again, Kim Jong-un's back.
Oh,
Where
welcome.
do you mean where I live now? I wouldn't look the way in 2000, you think you know me from 2000? I'm sure anybody you knew in the year 2000 looks super different.
How are we ignoring people?
They're not, we're not.
Oh, okay.
They're trolling, actually. Hold on, they're just trolling. Goodbye.
Mm-mm. Later. Oh, yeah, there goes Danny.
Danny's like, and it's time to do work. Danny's in here like, oh God. Danny. Yeah, it's been slow. We had issues on TikTok, like they were just giving me restrictions for no reason, and man, I don't know. Molly, I don't know. Hey, Layla, how are you? Or Lalabi, how are you? How are you all?
Hello.
Danny comes in and she just says, not today. And takes care of some business.
Oh, Steve's back.
Steve, I told you were coming back and now we're talking about spaghetti? Oh, thank you. Good night. Okay. I knew you were going to come back, Steve. Golly. Good night. Spaghetti world, good night. I wonder, is Steve Majestic from TikTok? Maybe. Because they do the same thing.
Are you from TikTok, Steve?
Are you Majestic? Because, I mean, like, I don't complain too much about Majestic because, like, yeah, they might say some of the weirdest. But if they pull through 5 galaxies on a battle round, I'm like, okay, like, you can just have random conversations to yourself. But, like... Their own... What are you saying?
She get into the Star Trees?
Molly, did Steve give you star trees?
Star Trees.
Did he give you, like, or leaf stars? Or whatever he...
They were star trees.
Star trees. Did he give you some star trees, Molly? Boo-boo. Is that what Steve did? What are your Wait a minute, James. Are you asking about, like, people...
Tree stars.
James, are you asking about, like, people live feeding, like, their snakes, rodents? Or are we going, like, down a whole darker, like, question? Because, like... It's like the okay, so you're asking, I've seen folks feeding. I mean, it happens. Like, I mean, even if they weren't in captivity, like they're going to be doing a lot more tragic things for that to eat and live. So I mean, it happens. I think so. I mean, if the apps are just concerned about people like being, I know that that's stuff that just happens and I can just scroll. It's not something that disturbs me. Like if people feed a snake a food that is just feeding it, you know what I'm saying, or like whatever, the gator, like it doesn't, it just is part of it. However, I understand there's people that will ruin their entire day or even week if they see a cute little bunny getting eaten by a gator. So maybe instead of just straight outright like not allowing it, like maybe like that particular has to be like blurred for people. I don't know. You know, like I'm just trying to. Night Alley. Charlene. Littlefoot's amazing. Oh, not that damn song. My granny got You hate the rabbit holes Instagram on what? Omar. You
got it in the tree stars.
You got the tree stars.
Passing them around.
Just good old tree stars or tree stars. Dude, listen. I understand. Oh, thank you, Randall. If you could own a wild animal as a pet, what would it? I mean,
a crow.
Listen, yes, a crow. I want a crow. I want a crow very bad. I want a raven or a crow. I want to have like. Maybe that might make me a little crazy to people, but if I have a whole murder of crows that just love me and like they think I'm cool and they like me, come on now. They leave you gifts.
Tell it extra eyeballs.
No, because they're cool with me. They're not gonna hurt me. We're cool now. They have associated me for generations. For generations, we're gonna be tight. And like, you know what I'm saying? They're so smart.
I'm a panda bear.
You're talking apex predator? I don't want to own an apex predator. What do you mean? I don't want like a big cat. I love big cats. I am not like the sheiks from Dubai. I ain't doing that. I'm not just look at my tiger. It's hugging me and loves me. And it's like this like 500-pound white Bengal or white Siberian tiger or liger. No, man, they could eat you.
I want a panda bear.
No, panda bears, they might be cute and shit. What do you mean? That's not an apex predator.
No, but they're so cute.
They're cute. They're asking if I want an apex predator as a pet. I don't want an apex predator as a pet.
We can just rip your face off.
That's what I would love to have. I am a ferret lover, but they are a lot of ferrets are not cheap. A jaguar would not be cool. They have like they can crush a bowling ball with their jaw. That wouldn't be a cool pet. I mean, like, are they just randomly, like, extremely sweet and not aggressive? Is this, like, the fairy tale we're going to go down with this? Because in my mind, like, no. I would not have the third largest cat in the world as a pet. Fuck that. Excuse me, I cussed. Those guys literally eat alligators. Mm-hmm. The alligators are scared of the jaguar. They go and they swim in the Amazon River, which is, like, strong, and catch caiman in their natural habitat that they're supposed to be superior in. The jaguar's like, no. The only thing they fear is those giant otters in South America. What the hell? We're not talking about polar. Do you want a polar bear as a pet? No, because I want to see like what is it saying like with the brown bear, black bear, and if you see white light, or if you
I don't know.
People do. Oh, I'm highly aware. I have a picture of me holding a freaking baby lion because I definitely went. I think my folks had me at like a Joe Exotic.
It probably was Joe Exotic.
But like a little girl, I hold this lion, like hey, and like now I look back and like, but when they were explaining all that, I was like, oh shit. That's where we were at. Yes, Mike Tyson. My God.
I think one of those like wolves would be cool.
The what?
A wolf.
Well, I know there's like a lot like, you know, like James.
Not one of those wolf dogs. A wolf.
Wolf. Wolf dogs. People are so stupid with wolf dogs.
An actual wolf.
How do you feel like to be in America? I don't know. Like, I feel like when the rest of the world hates you. Oh. Imagine being around 20 grizzly bear. No, I have no desire. What was it? The freaking bear man? What was that dude's name that was like, they love me and they hug me, and like he's like recording his documentary and like he films his own death. Like, what was that dude called? Who was out there hanging out with wild grizzly bear? Like, they're misunderstood and they love me. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know someone named. Yeah, they I don't know that they ate him, but they like mauled him to death, for sure. But the wolf dogs are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you want me to cry in American for you, Tom?
We don't have schools here.
Like the people on the streets of America. What the fuck are you doing?
We don't have
I am so upset that my country that I live in as an American allows me, I still have like,
Danny picked him up.
I mean, they want me to cry with like, hold on. Let me fucking cry in
I
here.
love macaws.
Macaws are amazing.
And Maine Coon cats. Those are cool.
Here. I'm gonna cry, I think, in American. Possibly. Never mind. That doesn't sound like. See, we always have like our. Oh God. Never mind. We have the wrong. Never. I was gonna try and find like the eagle noise and like cry in American, which would be eagle screaming. Never mind. Maybe I'm sleepy.
I don't know what eagle makes you cry, but
no, like American tears, like
ear piercing.
The eagles, like, you know, like when like when they had those stupid videos where it's like the European mind could never comprehend, and it's like, and the eagles are like doing their eagle screech, and like, or like the eagle that runs around with like the animated machine up. Like, never mind. No, we're actually completely sober, so that's probably going to be even more concerning to some people. But if I find... What?
Go up to the comment.
Wait, hold on. What? Have you watched... I have never watched Game of Thrones. I love Maine Coons. They're amazing. Okay. Oh, I know it. Stone Cold. But if I...
We are stone cold.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. No, I was just, because I hate using voice to text because it messes like everything up for me. No matter how I talk. Or it'll pick up some random noise and like somehow try to make it a word.
I had picked up the radio before, and then it's like part of the song, and I'm like, that is not what I said.
Wait, what? Self-certification is now... Hold on. Self-certification gives you more control over your videos. Answer a few questions during your next upload to determine if your video gets a green... Oh, cool nachos.
Cool nachos.
Well, I didn't want to... Well, it's...
Nachos.
Nobody has nachos. There's no nachos. I guess, because I really was trying so hard to, like, not sound like a mom and say cool beans. So instead of saying...
Well, I wouldn't want beans.
Cool
I want
beans,
nachos.
I say cool nachos. And
but now I want nachos.
They close their eyes when they sleep, and they get into really beautiful bright pajama colors. But that takes several. It takes several hours, at least 3, and so none of ours right now are in that.
We're not either, so.
Oh God! So 2 people only now. Wow. Oh man. 4. I'm afraid he's gonna wake her up. Be like, nah, no big deal.
He
It's
has a little dog too.
true. I mean, are they as authority or no?
She is.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah, chameleons do close their eyes though when they. Ha!
What?
It scared me. It was my phone. I'm sorry. Don't worry. It's okay.
Don't worry, it's okay.
It's all good. Put the cool nachos. Damn it.
What's the spoon for? Oh, digging in the sand.
Why are you gonna do us like that? Why are you gonna do us like that? What? I get, but like, ooh. And they wake up and the lights come on, so that's why, like down here, the sunlight doesn't start coming through until like really not wait until way later. So I'm able to get away with this crazy schedule that they're on. To them, they're having the normal 12 hours lights on, 12 hours lights off. So they wake up when the light is out. They just. For 60 seconds. Molly. I mean, there's like not that many people in right now, but oh my gosh.
I'm gonna play this spoon.
What, you gonna play with the spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Just what, you're gonna hit your kneecap with the spoon?
Making music.
Oh, we're making music with a spoon on a kneecap. Danny goes Molly and like the light turn and like they see it, the light's on, and it's just like their signal. Also, like their skin will they change color too when the light touches their scales. So after several hours of it being dark, they go into their pajama coloring. But if light touches it, it goes into a darker resting color. Not like here is the vibrations, and not like our vibration. Like I mean, just like. What?
Oh my god. That, whatever voice that was.
Our vibrations.
Yeah.
You don't like when I talk
No.
vibrations. It was because sometimes we just.
That's a warning.
Yeah. Sometimes we have these thoughts. We gotta be careful when we're expressing them, and sometimes they need to just
Stay in here.
stay here because you never know who's watching. Even though it's not for kids, a kid could definitely. And we got to be careful. And so sometimes we gotta just not. Our show is on with all 9 of us, and which Charlene, the 2 Britneys, Danny, Omar, Allie's back.
Oh.
I
So there's 4.
think, but you know, if we had the cool neon light behind us, intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts. I feel like yes and no. Because I always thought intrusive thoughts were just like I don't know, like
Those are the bad thoughts.
the bad thoughts, but also like where like you're just like driving and you're on a bridge.
Oh,
You're like, I wonder
I
what
could
would
crash
happen
off
if
of
I
that.
just like drove off the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh. Like you. That's what I thought intrusive
Those are
thoughts.
intrusive thoughts.
Or like you're like, I
Mhm.
wonder what it'd feel like if like I was getting like blah 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 and like oh never mind.
I wonder how many bones I could break if I jumped off this building.
I wonder how do you know? Yeah, like I thought those were the intrusive, like where you have like
Those
those
are
like
intrusive
completely
thoughts.
like
That is intrusive.
oh alright.
Yeah.
I was so glad because I thought for the longest time before the internet, like, well, I mean, not before God dang it, dude. But, like, where I was like, why do I have those random weird, like, I don't want to, like, see what it feels like to just, like, jump down the whole stairs. But, like, why am I thinking about it? And then it's, like, finally, like, as I got older, because I was so embarrassed by that, I seriously thought something was wrong with me. I was like, I'd be like, why is it whenever, and that's fairly common. It's called intrusive thoughts. So
Yeah, that is.
it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but
Thank you,
I
Tim.
wonder what it would be like.
Yeah, I don't know why we get that. Or is that the call of the void? Or is that a different?
It's all intrusive thoughts.
Like we're going some different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Molly was just sharing everything with us.
I think
I think, sorry, Molly. Yes, she did get put in a timeout, but
I mean,
it was for 60 seconds.
Yeah.
There's some people that are for the whole 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
That was just a warning.
You usually don't even get warnings. So.
I don't.
Yeah, you usually kind of just.
I'm usually like, bye, sayonara.
Or just straight away. I mean.
Yeah, some you get permabanned.
Yeah.
Very much so.
But this one when they had to do us like that. First you're like, well, because this is I am this, and then they're like the worst comments. I was like, man.
Yeah. Oh, we're up to 18 people.
Oh my god.
Look at 18 people. This is Chameleons After Dark.
Yeah, Chameleons After Dark. Normally we're upstairs where my neon light's at. That says Midwest Panther Chameleons, and it's hard for y'all to know that because it's because it's mirrored. I had AOL with it. What?
Omar, he's going down his rabbit hole.
Omar, what?
He's talking about AOL with
I
the
know.
random
Omar, what? Where did that come from?
We don't know. It's an intrusive thought. But we love him. He's our Omar.
My name is Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany, but it's just Brittany. Because who says Brittany?
Brittany.
That is how, like, technically, if you look, like, it's Brittany. 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 Who said, I don't like to say that. That doesn't even feel right. Brittany. Brittany. So, like, when I would get, like, when I was growing up, it'd be Brittany Majors. What? Brittany Majors.
Brittany?
Brittany Majors. Brittany Majors.
Oh, they spelled it wrong.
I'm Majors. But who spelled what wrong? I just told you how to spell my name, damn it. I'm like,
It's Brittany.
it's not Brittany, band. I don't. Brit?
Makes you sound like a Brit.
Yes. Well, I mean, it literally means from. Like, if you look up Brittany's, the name of Brittany, it means like from Britain. Like, there's not really not much depth or meaning to Brittany. Like, I mean, like, it truly is not. But then people are like, man, this actually sounds kind of pretty. And they start naming kids that. And then somebody was like, we got to add more meaning to that name. But it's not really the truth. It's from Britain.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's really, really what it means. Like, and then other places, whatever, they're like, no, there's got to be a real actual meaning for the name. Get the fuck out of here. That's so, no.
Danny already got
No, thank you, Danny. I was trying to. Like,
Omar sometimes.
just sometimes. Just sometimes, Omar. Sometimes you do. It's not that often or anything. Wait a minute. You meant all the offense, you twat. You did.
No, Danny does not like. Me no, Omar. No.
Hi there. Oh, someone's like, what?